Hi guys, welcome to this session in LibreOffice Calc. In this module I want to show you how you can use the database functions that come with Calc. So on the screen I've got an example where I'm going to show you how each of these functions work. So I'm going to look at the DSUM function, the DMin, the DCOUNT and the DAverage functions. Now if I go and get the sidebar opened and look for database functions, you can see that the database functions have this letter D in front of them. So DSUM, DMin, DCOUNT, etc. And you've got a few other ones there as well. So I'm just going to use these four that I've just mentioned. And this is the data that I'm going to do it on. So when you're going to use database functions, you need to have an area at the top of the screen where you can select criteria for the D functions to pick up. This is the database, obviously. Now, if I just do it straight away without any names, so I'll just see how it works without names. So I'll just double click on DSUM. So it's asking for the database first off. So the database is this area that it wants. If I do a comma, it wants the field I want to look at. So the field is going to be salary, and I need to just get rid of this actually. Put salary inside quotes, and after that it needs a search area. So if I put salary, that's the field I want to look at, in quotes, and then comma, where is the selection area? This is the selection area at the top there. So if I just highlight that, so I'm looking at this database in the salary column, and that is the selection area. Now I've already got in the grade column AO, a grade AO, so this should sum everything to do with grade AO. I'll just tick that, and it comes up with 115,000. Now the way this works is, if I go in there and put M for male, that has reduced, so it's now gender male, grade AA. And then if I go age, for example, greater than 50, I don't even know if there's anybody greater than 50 in this column, but soon find out. Yes, there is. So that's £12,000. Now, if I do the next one, if I do a count actually to see how many there are, I think that's just one person. So in this cell, if I just go equals D count, I'll type it, open the bracket, select the area, the database, comma, still doing it on the salary column, comma, and then selecting this area, close the bracket on that, and tick. Yeah, there is just one person. So if I delete that 50, that tells me that there are 4. If I delete male, there are 5. If I go for a different grade, AA, there's 8 AAs. If I put female, F, there's 4 females, and so on and so on. So whatever you put in the criteria area is what it's going to filter on, basically. So 4 and 4. What I want to do now, though, is rather than using cell references like that, I want to use named ranges. So I'm just going to name a couple of these areas and see, or show you how it works with names. So I'll call this selection. I'll type it in there and press enter. That's now called selection. And I'll call this area data. Data, press enter. And then I'll use the names for the min and the average example. So now if I go equals dmin, open the bracket, so the database is called data, still looking at the salary column, and then whatever goes in selection, close the bracket on that. So data, salary, selection, tick, and we get that. So if I take the grade off, and there's 9 of them, the minimum salary is that. So the average, if I do the average, it's going to be equals D average, open the bracket. Same thing, we're looking at data, comma, looking at the salary field in quotes, comma, and we're looking at the selection area for the criteria. So data, salary, selection, D average, tick. That's the average. There's 9 people, but that's the average of the females, 26. Males average, 25. And then you go and start doing the grades. So male AA is 22, there's 4 of them. Let's go for age over 30. There's only 3 over 30, and so on. So you go salary over 12,000. This might go blank. No, let's get rid of that one. Still 4, they've all got over 12,000 salary. Just delete that one off. So now you've got this set up, whatever criteria you put in this area is going to be reflected in these 4 cells where you've got the formulas. So remember, there's these other ones as well. I didn't do the max, but you've got the same process. You can either use cell references like I did initially, or you can use names like I did on the average. Personally, I prefer using names, name ranges. I think that's a better solution. So hopefully this little video has been of use. Thank you for your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.